Hello, my name is Muzaffar. Sorry for starting this webinar a bit late. We had some technical issues today. I would like to thanks for your patience. So, would like to start the webinar. Today's webinar we will be covering about how to obtain Tier 1 entrepreneur visa. And how to and the Kingdom Plan, the package that we have, which offers the one-stop shop solution to our clients to obtain the Tier 1 entrepreneur visa and then find the right businesses that matches their skills and experience. So my name is Muzaffar. I'm a head of business development at Canfield's Law. I've been involved in fundraising. I've been involved in assisting our parent company with initiating and developing the Sharia Seed Advantage SEIS fund in the UK. And I have also a wide expertise in startup company in funding, fundraising, and bringing foreign direct investment in the UK businesses. And our company, Canfield's Law, is based in London. We're a London-based law firm, and Canfield's Law specialises in number of range of issues. Immigration is considered by the company as a major practice, and Canfield's Law has been granted Lexcel Excellency Certificate as a member of the Law Society. So Lexcel accreditation is given to carefully selected law firms. Not everyone received the Lexcel accreditation, so I'm happy to say that Canfield's Law is one of the LXL accredited law firms in the UK. So let me tell about the why. By the way, I wanted to briefly tell that we will be covering the following topics: why invest in UK, significant changes in the Tier 1 entrepreneur, Tier 1 investor visa, and I'll tell about the difference, and I'll tell about the Kingdom Economy Plan, Kingdom Elite Plan, and Kingdom Venture Plan. These are all plans have been developed as a one-stop shop solution for the clients who would like to obtain this Tier 1 entrepreneur visa, plus become a permanent resident in the UK or citizen in the UK, and we do provide this assistance throughout the stage. Again, Kingdom Plan has been developed by Seed Mentors and Canfield's Law. Seed Mentors is the leading venture seed enterprise investment funding company in the UK. Our fund manager is regulated by the UK Financial Conduct Authority, and the companies are suitable for clients under the Tier 1 immigration category, with focus on private equity solutions for both the entrepreneur visa and investor visa categories. And Canfield's Law is a London-based law firm, as I said, and it has a LXL accreditation. About Seed Mentors, established in 2012, one of the first seed enterprise investment and leading companies to specialize in bringing together foreign investment. We have a 100% track record in obtaining the securing Tier 1 entrepreneur visas, and we have a large database of companies that we can match to our clients' profile, client CV. We call it business matching. So business matching is all about matching the right investee UK company, matching to the client's profile in order to also successfully obtain the Tier 1 entrepreneur visa as well. And our Seed Mentors partners, you can see BDO, Growth Accelerator, Amersham, which is a fund manager. Seed Mentors have invested in more than 50 companies under the Seed Enterprise Investments across 11 portfolios. And it does have pitching clinics. Pitching clinics is like a Dragon's Den, if you ever watched a TV show called Dragon's Den in the UK. So it's similar to Dragon's Den, where the panel of minimum 4 members sitting in one side of the table and questioning a lot. So questioning, the companies come to pitch. The company is given 50 minutes time slots, and where 10 minutes for the presentation and 40 minutes for the Q&A, question and answer section from the panel. And the panel consists of lawyers, accountants, entrepreneurs and investors sitting on one side of the table and asking questions and one of the questions about the management, about the experience, viability of the business, how much they invested, and so on. Lawyers ask from the legal aspects, from IPR and credit checks on entrepreneurs, etc. And the accountants assess the feasibility and forecast and feasibility analysis of the company. But the criteria we select the company is the company that have, first of all, is the management is key. Management is the key for the decision making. That it has to have minimum 5 years track record of success in the same sector, and viability of the business, and so on. So that's a brief about how seed mentors select the companies, and this just an example of investee companies that seed mentors invested from seed enterprise investment funds, from their own funds. Music Gateway, Simul Connect is in a more digital platform. SVG Promotions is a corporate marketing. Intunes Invest is in hedge funds. SciCast is a scientific platform. Happy Bunny helps small and medium enterprise with the technical and IT support. And these are companies have been funded by seed mentors, and it gives you a bit of example. About the types of visas, of course, Tier 1 visas are the top visas if you would like to come to the UK, top tier visas. First of all, there is a investor visa called Tier 1 investor visa, which requires a minimum of 2 million investment, £2 million investment. So you would need to, the visa is given for 3 years, and after 3 years we can extend for another 2 years, and after 5 years you can apply for permanent residency in the UK, or call it indefinite leave to remain. And the Tier 1 investor, of course, the difference, you don't need to have the difference with Tier 1 entrepreneur visa, which I'll brief you in a second. Tier 1 investor doesn't require English language, and you invest in the bonds, buying government bonds, shares of the publicly quoted companies. Tier 1 entrepreneur visa is another visa that we specialize in, and we've been and most of our clients who actually choose this type of visa. And the reason why is it's not 2 million, it's 10 times cheaper. It's only £200,000. Requires investment, and the visa is given for 3 years and 4 months, and after 3 years we can extend for 2 years, and after 5 years you can apply for indefinite leave to remain or permanent residency. So the difference is that 200,000 needs to be invested in a business, or for your own, if you set up your own business, the funds needs to be invested in the business, and you need to become a director in the company. And I'll tell you in a brief requirements. And you need to have an English language test, which certificate, which called IELTS or B1 level. IELTS, you need to score minimum 4 band on reading, listening, speaking, writing. If you do have that, if you feel that you are meet these requirements, then you perfectly fit or perfectly match for the Tier 1 entrepreneur visa, and we can assist. And another type of visa I would like to mention today or during the webinar, Tier 1 entrepreneur venture, Tier 1 entrepreneur visa through the venture fund. So if you have a support from UK venture, FCA regulated venture firm in the UK that can invest £50,000 into your business, then it's also, we can assist with obtaining Tier 1 entrepreneur visa. Okay, let's tell more about Tier 1 investor. As I said, 2 million funds needs to be held by the applicant for 90 days before you apply, plus the maintenance funds. You need to show £3,310 per person, depending on the how big is your family. You need to show that, so 2 million and plus the maintenance funds needs to be kept in your account or maintained in your account for 90 days. Money available for investment must be in regulated financial institutions, and the money available for investment must be disposable in the UK. Tier 1 entrepreneur visa, as I say, is 10 times cheaper than Tier 1 investor visa. And funds needs to be held by the applicant. Also, the money available for investment must be in regulated financial institution, and money available for investment must be disposable in the UK. English test, yes, you need to have minimum grade B1 or IELTS General Training UK VI score 4. You must have at least 3,310 maintenance funds, apart from 200,000 investment funds. So for example, if you have a family of 5 members, like spouse and 3 children below 18 years old, then around 200 plus £15,000 will need to be kept in your account for 90 days before we apply for your visa, and the funds needs to be liquid and available in the bank account, and disposable in the UK. So Tier 1 entrepreneur advantage, as I said, the amount of investment is one of the very attractive, 10 times lower. Investors only need to invest 200,000. Applicants may work full-time in any of the investment companies, also receive a salary from the revenue and profits of the company. The visa is given for 3 years and 4 months, and then we can extend for another 2 years. Dependents can be children below 18 years old, and when you make an application, new NHS health surcharge you need to submit, so it's and pay, which is £200 per person per year, but because the visa is given for 3 years and 4 months, it will be around £700 on the day of your visa application. Also, you need to submit no criminal record certificate. Okay, before actually moving to the to tell more about the Kingdom Plan, I would like to also I would like to also mention or brief about the why UK. Why UK attracts so much foreign direct investment, and the UK has held on its top-ranked position as investment destination in Europe with 22% market share, worth 38 billion, showing that its foreign direct investment appeal retains its dominance despite Brexit. UK has an outstanding reputation as a place of to live and work. The UK is a natural home for ambitious foreign investors and their families. In addition to a choice of flexible pathway to residency and citizenship, the UK has a strong appeal across the 3 key issues that often concerns investors. And number 1 is security. It provides as a secure government, a secure country, and it has a stable and democratic political system, a government committed to supporting businesses of all times and sizes. That's another benefit, and has a free market economy, which is the 6th largest or 6th biggest in the world and the 3rd largest in Europe. So British pound also is another attractiveness. British pound is considered to be a safe haven currency. It considers a safe haven currency, and a skilled and diverse labor market is another attractiveness. Education, it's definitely internationally renowned schools and universities. So if you're looking for your children to study in the top universities, I'm sure British education or one of the best universities based in the UK that can achieve that objective. And it has a thriving independent sector, an extensive and well-funded state sector, quality of life, cosmopolitan society, rich heritage, and has a rich heritage and history. Has a very good connectivity, 5 international airports in London and high-speed connections to mainland Europe, and competitive tax rate and tax system favorable to resident foreigners, and strong respected system of law. Okay, what is the Kingdom Plan? The Kingdom Plan, well, why is the Kingdom Plan? The Kingdom Plan is a unique service for ambitious entrepreneurs who want to make their UK their home, and it's been developed by Canfield's Law with specialist departments and immigration and startup companies for clients wishing to use the Tier 1 visa program to invest as an entrepreneur in the UK and become a director and actively participate in trading business in the UK. And of course, the UK welcomes foreign investment and offer citizenship and directorship. The Kingdom Plan provides not only legal and immigration advisor services, but it also offers introduction to a broad range of investment opportunities, from exciting startups to growing and more mature businesses. So the plan offers those applying to UK entry via the Tier 1 Entrepreneur Visa Scheme a simple and cost-effective solution. So Unlike the Tier 1 investor visa, where you need a minimum 2 million investment to invest in the UK, within the Tier 1 entrepreneur visa, you can invest with just 200,000. The applicant is required to provide evidence of 200,000 available to invest. The applicant must be able to demonstrate ability to, to support their family with the maintenance funds, and the funds needs to be 90 days in your account and English language test. So what are the benefits for the Tier 1 entrepreneur visa applicants? Well, first of all, as I said, the key for the Kingdom plan is that we match the business. We have a large database of companies seeking for investment. That what we do, we look into your CV, look into your skills and qualification and experience, and offer you some business options. So you have a choice of business options that you can choose from. Company A, Company B, Company C, and then but we choose, and depending on the experience and skills you have, we match them. So for example, if you are coming from medical background, we offer you medical companies. If you're coming from finance companies. So if you're coming from technology, IT companies. So we have a large database and we can find you options. The uniqueness that when you choose the company, then we also introduce you to the founders of the company. So you can meet, we can arrange Skype calls, meetings, conference calls, so you can meet them, understand the synergies between the founders, and make a decision. So we get the information for your decision making. So that's another point I wanted to mention. So, and the uniqueness about the Kingdom plan is not just immigration work and the business planning, but also a lot of work goes to the business matching, negotiating the deal in principle, and preparing the corporate agreements like shareholder agreements and the subscription agreements. So some of the benefits for the Tier 1 entrepreneur visa through our unique scheme is you will receive the full Tier 1 entrepreneur visa service and follow-up support until you and your family receive ILR, permanent residency, and citizenship. So it's actually tailored as like long-term program, which is 5-year program, and you will have an access to wide range of investee companies, at least 3, to match your skills and experience. You become a director and a shareholder in your chosen UK company. We can negotiate up to 20,000 annual directorship fees over a 5-year period. And we have a buyback option, which is called put option or call option, after 5 years if you want to exit the business while selling your shares back to the company. So other benefits, you can enjoy all the benefits living in the UK, one of the most developed country in the world that is open for entrepreneurs. Your family dependents have full rights to work in any organization in the UK full time. You and your family have full access to free medical service. That's another benefit. Medical is free, NHS is free, and your children have free access to public schools. We provide a professional and individual approach for you and assist you to adapt to the UK life and settle in the UK until you get your UK ILR passport and many more. So, and your obligations, once you're appointed as director of your chosen UK company, you must be registered for national insurance. By the end of the year 3 of the initial visa, your business must have created the equivalent of 2 full-time jobs for UK citizens or persons settled in the UK, which have existed for 12 months. If the entrepreneur meets the relevant requirements, an extension can be granted for another 2 years. And after a total of 5 years, the entrepreneur can apply for indefinite leave to remain and apply for British citizenship after another 12 months. So requirements, as I said, you need to become a director. Number 2, your investment 200,000 needs to create minimum 2 full-time jobs within that first 3 years, and then we can extend. You need to be actively engaged in a business, and after 5 years you can apply for indefinite leave to remain. On a year 6, after 12 months of obtaining the ILR, indefinite leave to remain, or permanent residency, then you can apply for a passport as well. Business matching is the key. We don't put a chef into the beauty salon business. In a simple terms, we don't put a chef into the beauty salon business. So the business has to be matched to your CV, to your skills and experience. By the way, I just wanted to also mention that creation of 10 full-time jobs, or minimum of, if your business creates 10 full-time jobs after you invested £200,000 or reaches 5 million turnover, within 3 years and 4 months, you can apply. You can actually choose the fast track option, so you can apply for ILR straight after 3 years instead of 5 years. Okay, this is an example of companies that we've successfully obtained a visa. This is just case study. This is our client from Iraq and China. They invested in this company called Generic Robotics. They become a director, shareholder, receiving directorship fees of £20,000 per year. We agreed, and share buyback and exit strategies like redeemable loan option have been agreed. And the greatest opportunity is that they receive the Tier 1 entrepreneur visa and they have an opportunity to apply for ILR after 5 years. That's another company, Cyprus. We successfully funded £450,000 from China and Azerbaijani client. They become directors, applicant becomes shareholder. Directorship fees of £20,000 per year have been agreed, and Tier 1 entrepreneur visa ILR after 5 years. No, by the way, they didn't have any interview. I'd like to mention that the Home Office have a genuineness test interview. They can call for the interview, and mainly they would like to assess whether you're a genuine investor, whether you genuinely would like to do the business, invest into the company, because the whole idea of the Tier 1 entrepreneur visa, why it welcomes entrepreneurs, because you're bringing investment, you are contributing to the UK's economy, employing people, creating jobs, paying taxes, and so on. So there are many benefits. That's why UK is open for the entrepreneurs and then they have this Tier 1 entrepreneur visa road available as an opportunity for them to invest. This slide shows that we, our clientele, Africa and China, Middle East, South Asia, Russia, and rest of the world. You can see China is the biggest. Seminar, we also do lots of seminars, face-to-face meetings, webinars like this, and we meet people. We arrange face-to-face meetings in Dubai, China, other countries. For example, in 2 months, last 2 months, every month, I would say, our team travels to a particular country and we set up a face-to-face meetings, and we are happy to tell and help tell more about the Kingdom Plan and give the personal consultation. These are, for example, you can see I'm speaking in Dubai, in the World Trade Center, and we've done in Moscow, in New Delhi, and we also do attend the Expo, Citizenship Expo in Abu Dhabi. This one, our immigration lawyer Peter and Shani, who helps with the business matching, they attended this Expo and presented. So also, apart from Kingdom Plan, we have Kingdom Elite Plan. So what is the Kingdom Elite Plan? Kingdom Elite Plan is for entrepreneurs who want to have the same like one-stop shop solution, and we have a few companies. I think we have 5 companies that can fit under Elite Plan. So we have more companies that fit Kingdom Plan because we have a database of more than 500 companies in our database, but Kingdom Elite Plan we have a few companies. So what is the difference? The Kingdom Elite Plan offers directorship role. It offers directorship salary of £30,000 per year for 6 years. So you are receiving higher salary because under the Kingdom Plan you have 20, on the Elite Plan you have 30,000 for 6 years, and you have guaranteed 2 jobs and visa support on your visa extension. So it offers very attractive features. Guaranteed 30,000 directorship fees per year for 6 years, totaling 108,000 money back. Guaranteed no legal fees on your extension application. Guaranteed 2 jobs requirements, which is a fundamental condition of a successful extension application, will be met within 18 months of your investment. And equity in your chosen investee company. You become a shareholder, you get 10% of the business and access to over 40 hours of webinars on various business topics. The guarantees are personal guarantees provided by a director of the investee company. That's another key aspect. So key conditions for the applicant, of course, you need to be actively engaged according to the visa requirements, and you must be willing to work for an investee company for not less than 10 full days a month. That means on average 20 hours per week. There can be flexibility about how those hours are provided, but that's the requirement. So you need to work 10 days in a month at least and be actively engaged in the business. It has a limited availability. We have 10 opportunities. And also I would like to move to another package called Kingdom Venture Plan. Kingdom Venture Plan. What is the Kingdom Venture Plan? As I mentioned earlier today, in the beginning of this webinar, that if you have access from the FCA, Financial Conduct Authority regulated company, a venture capital company that can support your business, then and then invest £50,000 into your business, then you can also receive this Tier 1 Entrepreneur Visa. The difference between other plans, that the funds are coming from the venture plan, not from you directly into the company, but from the venture capital firm in the UK that approves your business and invests into your company after you get your visa. So we are partnering with FCA regulated venture capital firm that can assist with your business, and the way they do, like for example, if you have any business, we can find existing businesses, but if you would like to set up your own business, then we need to assess your business plan. We will help with the business planning. We will help with making a fundable, like approved funding from the venture capital fund, so you can apply for the Tier 1 Entrepreneur Visa. The only point I would like to mention, that you still need to, initially the venture capital firm will provide you the convertible loan. They will take shares in the company, in your company, or the company you're investing as a convertible loan option. They will provide the loan, but you need to repay that loan back, or you need to raise the funds and put the funds in place so they can fund your business. So you need to raise these funds from the third-party investors in order to make sure that the funding is in place. Eligibility, as I said, you at least 50,000 from venture capital firm. English language requirements, the same level B1 IELTS general training UKVI. Evidence that you can support yourself. You need to show the maintenance funds. The good thing about this venture plan, that you don't need to show whole investment fund in your account. You can only show the maintenance funds for you and your family, kept in 90 days in your account, and that should be sufficient. The Kingdom Venture Plan is a 50,000 Tier 1 Entrepreneur Plan. Well, what is the plan again? I would like to quickly repeat. Tier 1 Entrepreneur Plan, we are working with fully regulated and registered government-approved venture capital firm as our partner of Kansas law, and it offers an attractive Tier 1 Entrepreneur Visa solution. This plan is available to a single applicant and entrepreneurial team if there is access to £50,000 or more. Whom this plan is attractive, who would find this plan attractive? Well-qualified applicants who want to set up their own business or a company. Well-qualified applicants who want to invest in a UK company in which they will be a director with equity, but they do not want the responsibility and difficulties of running their own business. So we can find the business, we can find existing company that can take £50,000 under this fund. They appoint you as a director, they appoint you as a shareholder, and create 2 jobs for the investment. Applicant in both these categories who do not have available to them. This is also suitable for people who do not have £200,000 in place, but they have 50,000 or more, or 100,000, and they don't want to go for the partnership option, but they still want to utilize and apply for this visa. What benefits does the plan offer? Immediate access to City of London venture capital firm, which can meet the UK authorities' requirements. There are in practice very few such entities who have the knowledge and specialism to meet the Tier 1 requirements in this field. Until now, it has generally been the case that applicants who do not want the obligation and requirements of running their own business or company have found difficulty to finding running the business, but we can find existing business. So you have 2 options. You can set up your own business under the venture plan, or you can we can assist you with finding existing business. We do all the legal work, both immigration and corporate, relating to the company investment, as well as introducing through our wide business network companies. And it offers one-stop shop solution. It's very difficult to find companies that accept £50,000, but we can find you. The fees for the venture fund, we charge fixed fee of £35,000, where the client places a deposit of 40%, and after getting the visa, you place the remaining balance. And yes, we make a strong application to successfully obtain this Tier 1 entrepreneur visa for you. What are next steps? Of course, I'll send, obviously let me know if you are interested in this option. I'll send you the detailed information. Please register for your interest and let us know. Send us an email. I'll give you our contact details at the end of the webinar. And as I said, you need to identify and secure investors. You will help our venture capital firm is identify or secure investors for the associate business, part of our work to ensure that funding is in place for our business prior to application submission. And of course, we have Kingdom Economy Plan, which is the cheapest option, which we charge 9,500, where is for people who want to set up their own business, and they know what business to do, and they ask us to submit, to prepare the case, and we will work on the business plan, tailor the business plan and expand it. And of course, if you're looking for this option, we can assist, and we prepare your immigration work. There's no much corporate work involved because you're not investing in existing company. We don't need to prepare shareholder agreements or subscription agreements or corporate agreements. But we need to prepare the immigration work, and the business plan is a vital aspect, and train you for the interview. So the Kingdom Economy Plan is for people who want to set up their own business. They have £200,000. They have English language test. They qualified, but they want to do their own business, and we help. We charge 9,950, and it's for the people who want to set up their own business. Our services include the advice immigration rules, mock interview. As you know that if you statistically people who are setting up their own businesses, the rejection rate is also high. More than 70% application for Tier 1 entrepreneur visa are rejected statistically in the UK, but we have 100% success rate. The reason is we have success rate because our clients invest in existing business, have British directors in place. It's up and running business, and it becomes more credible, and your case becomes much more stronger. Our services and fees, as I said, Kingdom Economy Plan, we charge 9,950, which includes immigration work and plus the business planning. Kingdom Plan, Kingdom Elite Plan, because we have a lot of corporate work and business matching stage, finding the companies, negotiating, introducing to the founders, getting the information. There's more work involved, and it's a package, one-stop shop solution, and we charge £25,000 fixed fee. Where you can have a buyback options and guaranteed returns as well. And Kingdom Venture Plan is 35,000, because the reason also we have a venture capital partner that charges us 10,000, so we need to include their costs or their fees as well. That's why it's slightly higher comparing to Kingdom Elite Plan. And government fees is £963, and the home office fees is £700, health surcharge for each dependent. Apart from that, you don't have any other fees. That's actually explained, and we will provide you with the full business plans of 3 companies who we know are seeking investors. Where necessary, we will arrange Skype calls, telephone attendances, conference calls, and meetings with the applicant and the proposed investee company. We'll draw up the legal documentation with the company chosen by you and negotiate terms on your behalf. And we will consider and finalize the business plan put in place to meet current home office requirements, draft shareholder agreements, and any other relevant legal documents, negotiating buyback option. So as a step of our payment fees, first stage is we call it preliminary business matching fee, which is £300. It's the first stage. This will cover our work of researching our database for a suitable company, confirming with individual companies that they are available for investment, sending you pre-selected business plans that matches your set of experience, introducing to the founders, arranging Skype calls, conference calls, and so you can make a decision. When you make a decision, then we move to the next step, where you place a 25% deposit, and instruct our lawyers to start the work. On the venture plan, is the deposit is higher, it's 40%, but under the Kingdom plan or Kingdom Elite plan is 25%, which will cover the works, drafting corporate agreements, reviewing documents checklist, tailoring the business plan for your application, preparing and submitting your immigration application, also exclusivity agreements, corporate agreements like shareholder agreements, subscription agreements needs to be drafted, and tailoring the business plan is also one of the key, and the remaining balance you will pay after successfully getting the visa. As I said, the unique advantages of the Kingdom plan is that you can enjoy all the benefits living in the UK, one of the most developed country in the world that is open for businesses, for entrepreneurs. Dependents have full rights to work in any organization in the UK full-time. You and your family have full access for free medical services, and your children have free access to public schools. We provide the professional and individual approach for you and assist you to adapt to the UK life and settle in the UK until you get your UK ILR passport. Why it's now a good time? Of course, Brexit. I think British pounds is still quite cheap comparing to time before the rates before the Brexit, and then new rules may change anytime, so we always advise to apply as soon as possible, because if you apply before these rules change, that you are on the safer side, because 200,000 may go up to 400,000. Currently 2 people can invest 100,000 each as the business partners. That may no longer be the case, so the sooner you apply the better. And we charge, as I said, our business matching consultation fees, which is £300, which includes consultation from our expert advisors, guidance on Tier 1 entrepreneur, other types of UK visa. We provide the list of documents required for the Tier 1 entrepreneur visa process. We provide the specifically drafted templates of documents, including bank letter that meets the Home Office requirements. Business matching, researching our database for a suitable company. We will send you a pre-selected business plan that matches your set of experience and skills, and if UK Tier 1 entrepreneur's visa still doesn't suit you, we'll give you advice on other citizenship programs that meets your needs. So that's £300 initial fees. But we have a special offer which expires in 3 days, which is whoever, as a thank you for attending our webinar today, our consultation fee is not 300, but it's 50% less, which is £150. You just need to press the pay button under the messenger, and then another good thing that it offers is it has a 10% discount on legal fees. You have all the consultation guidance on Tier 1. We'll provide you a list of documents required for Tier 1 entrepreneur visa. We'll do the business matching. We give you some business options or business plans you can review, you can select, and if you like the business, then we can arrange the meeting, Skype calls, conference calls with the company founders, where you can meet them and ask the questions directly. And also, if it doesn't suit, then we can find you and look and consult you about the other citizenship programs that meet your needs. And I think the most valuable aspect is here also is that you also receive 10% discount on our legal fees if you actually take actions today. The offer expires soon, so I will. This is a great opportunity for anyone who would like to receive the opportunity and receive the call from us, and receive that personal consultation, where we will give you a number of business options. But obviously, as I said, we need to see your CV, so you send us CV and then we'll send you 3 business options. Also, the bank letter that meets Home Office requirements is templates. We have templates drafted that meets the Home Office requirements, and then which you can actually take that template and show your bank and see if they can issue, because the bank letter is one of the most also important documents. And business matching, as I said, we will research our database for a suitable company, confirming with them that they are available for investment, and we'll send you pre-selected business plan that matches your CV. And you have a 10% discount for anyone who is actually making actions and and booking for after today's webinar. As I said, you will have the link, or you have the pay option or pay button on your messenger, so you can just go for the offer if you want to receive a call from us and receive that personal consultation from us. We base in London, in Swiss Cottage. This is our address. Please send us an email, or if you have any questions, please send us an email on info@visatier.com. For more information, visit our website as well, or give us a call. But again, any personal consultation or detailed information that you would like to receive, you can follow the pay button, and one of our advisors will give you a call straight and to give you that personal consultation. Well, case studies, we have many case studies, but just wanted to tell you one of them. Just a second. For example, this is, we have Chinese client who's married, but we had no children, but he was a certified accountant. Mr. Howell was completed he finished his masters in the UK, so he didn't have to provide any English test requirements. Since Mr. Howell no children, there is no much to worry about in terms of child studies, but the biggest factor to consider for him is the stability of the company. So we found 6 companies for his skills inconsistent with his company. After he carefully considered the various factors and risk, and he chose to invest in technology company called Visatier. Visatier is a quite exciting company. It's a new category of application that eliminates the needs of hours of dictation. It's quite exciting company that Mr. Howe has expressed interest, and we arranged a meeting. He met the founder, and then we negotiated the deal in principle. Whilst the deal has been agreed, the deal was he becomes director. He acquired the shares. We negotiated a salary of £20,000, call it directorship fees per year for 5 years, and he has a 100,000 put option, like the option that allows him to sell his shares back to the founder after 5 years if he doesn't want to continue being a director and shareholder in the company. But that 5 years is perfectly fine with his time scales, because he can apply for indefinite leave to remain after 5 years. By the way, he got the visa within 5 days, and he didn't have any interview. So some of our clients don't have an interview. For example, we had a Iranian client 2 weeks ago. We obtained the visa. He didn't have any interview. So these are recent testimonials from our clients. So it's always good to receive the testimonials, and that's always pleasant, and just sharing some information here. Dream come true, great help and outstanding service of Canfield's Law, quality of service, responsive to the way they conduct business, very professional, very standardized in their service, highest quality. Sure, recommend your company to others because of my satisfaction with your service. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Again, if you have any specific questions, also you can email to info@visatier.com. And if you are in London, please visit our office. As I said, a special offer for attendees. Our consultation fees is 150, which provides what you receive is, let me put that in screen, and offers expires in 3 days. Please grab the opportunity if you are interested. So I'm going to move to one of, well, obviously for the Q&A sessions. I'm more than happy to answer to your questions. So please let me know if you have any questions. Okay. So one of the questions I received is from Mr. Mohammed, and the question is that can 2 people invest? Can I invest with my partner, business partner? Good question, Mr. Mohammed. Thanks. Yes, the advantage of this visa is that you can invest in the company, in UK company, or in start your new business with together with partner. If you have a business partner, you can invest. So both of you can apply, can obtain this Tier 1 entrepreneur visa, and we can assist you. And of course, to the funds needs to 100,000 has to come from your partner, and 100,000 has to come from you. So 50% has to come from you. And yes, and that applies to their family, to your partner's family as well. So, and if you have any partner, we can assist to apply straight away. If you are actually looking for a partner, then we also can look and search for you. How much money do I need? 200,000 or 50,000 pounds? That's from Mr. Mohammed. Okay, thank you very much for this question. The main amount is 200,000 British pound, and the 50,000 application are only allowed if you have funds from specified sources. For example, as I said, from a UK government department or UK regulated venture capital fund. There are strict rules on this. We will be able to advise you on your individual case during the advice session. And the advice session can be booked here, just like on the screen on your registration page. So you just click on that and register for your personal consultation, and one of our advisors will give you a call and advise you on the options. And Mr. Hussein is asking, can I apply in the UK or do I have to apply in my country? That's a very good question, Mr. Hussein. You can only apply in the UK if you currently have a UK visa that allows to change your status while on the UK. If you don't, you have to apply from your country. Having said that, we can prepare your application in advance, so you would only need to leave the UK to submit your paperwork abroad and to wait for a decision, which reduces your time abroad to the minimum possible. Another question, Mr. Hussein is asking, what is meant by my own funds? Okay, Mr. Hussein, the my own funds means that money that is held on a bank account in your own name. So you need to hold the money for 90 days. The funds needs to be kept in your account for 90 days, which is very crucial. The funds shouldn't go below that amount. Can be more, but not lower than that. What if the money is on the bank account in my company's name? It's a quite good question. For just the company, the funds in the company name cannot be provided for Tier 1 entrepreneur visa. It has to be in your personal account. So this will be funds from the third party, your company, and you are separate legal entities, even if it's only you in the company. It all depends whether you are planning to invest the funds into this company or not. If you are planning to use this company for your future UK business, then this would be considered as the money already invested. In plain language, it means you won't be able to just provide bank statements showing the funds set in your company account. You need to invest them. Of course, if you have third-party investors, then yeah, they can assist you. Third-party can be your friends, relatives, who can support you, but we do the KYC on them, and they need to provide a certain declaration that the funds will be disposable and investable in the UK. And what if, another question I received, what if I haven't invested the money, 200,000, and my visa expires soon? Well, you can still apply for extension as long as you invest the remaining amount before that. There is no time limit on when to invest in the funds, as long as you invest within the duration of your initial visa. For example, there is no rule to invest at equal intervals such as X amount each year. On the other hand, it again comes down to the genuine entrepreneur test. So the more genuine it looks like, the better. We will be able to advise you in your individual case based on extensive and successful experience. So please let us know. Please book your consultation with us, and we'll be more than happy to assist you. Again, these are you can see our contact details here on the screen. Thanks, very meaningful questions. I quite enjoyed today's webinar. Thanks for being very active and for these meaningful questions. I'm more than happy to assist. Please book your consultations and or send us an email info@Visatier. We'll be more than happy to assist and of course help you with this Tier 1 entrepreneur visa, and look forward to see you all in the UK. As I said, we submit a very strong case where most of our clients invest in existing business, which creates a strong case where you have number of options. We introduce to the founders of the company. You have choice, you have selection. Then we do the corporate work, not just immigration work, but the corporate work that takes much of our time as well. Business matching, finding companies, and preparing the shareholder agreements, corporate agreements, subscription agreements, and so on. And we prepare you for the interview, which is also I think valuable to our clients, because we also go with two mock interview sessions that helps the clients to successfully pass the interview. Okay, thank you for joining our webinar today, and thanks everyone, and thanks for your questions. Again, as I said, if you have any questions, please register to your interest and send us an email. For the further information, look for on our website and let us know, and we'll be more than happy to assist and advise you and help you with Tier 1 entrepreneur visa. Thank you, and have a lovely weekend. Look forward to see you all in the UK. Bye-bye.